enjoy some Young James beats before we get started.
Is this charged?
hmm I got my glasses on tonight. Ain't y'all so proud of me? So now I can see your comments, okay? Testing, testing, testing. One, two.
Not
Mic
hooked.
check. One, two.
It's not hooked up.
Oh, thank you. My glasses. You will never believe where my glasses was. Babe, where was it?
You don't even remember.
Oh, I found my glasses in my grandma's car on her visor. I would have never found them. So that's where I left them at. Oh, thank you. Hey, bestie. Thank you for joining. Hey, Aubrey. How you doing? Thank you guys for joining. All right. I'm going to give everybody a few more minutes to log in. Until then, I'll let you admire my hair, Deja. I was going for the pin curl retro look today, but I'm like, I just want it kind of to the side, but I want it down, so I got it down in the back, and I got it pinned to the side, and I got my little safety pin right here. You feel me? My butterfly, my flowers, my little snake right there. Hey, thank you guys for joining. We're going to get started in a few minutes. I'm just waiting for a few more people to log in. So, in one more minute, we're going to get started. What's that other? He needs to give this beat to a high school band. Yeah. She said you need to give it to a high school band, like performing at halftime. That is good. Y'all want me to pop lock it for you? Oh, somebody leaving on YouTube, but it's okay. You can watch it later. All right, we're going to get started. Thank you, Mr. Bino. All right, so what am I about? Who am I? What is this thing about? What is she doing? Why does she have that on? Okay, I'm about to talk to you about those things. And oh, the question is, do you have a booking site? I actually do have a booking site, and you could go to tapintohealing.org. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so tapintohealing.org, where you can go online and you can book for the workshops. Our first workshop was a success. So many women loved it. And they were like, when are you doing the next one? So my next one is October 13th, but I only have 5 spots open. So they're getting filled fast. And I don't know if those spots are still going to be even available. Okay? All right. So this, what I'm about is, I'm about prevention and intervention. And so I was in the mental health field for about 20 years, and it's just a different time for me now. So it says, I don't know what we're talking about, but spots and feel fast is what I heard. Oh, so we're talking about my nonprofit and what I'm doing and what I'm talking about, why I'm talking about this, and things like that. So I do workshops to spark your magic, because everything that we need is already inside of us. Okay? Everything we need is already inside of us. The thing is, we have to be willing to get there. So, through these channels, I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. I don't know if you follow me, but if you see from my first videos, I used to have a different approach, more like a teacher. So every time you join, don't be surprised if you see new improvements, if structure is different, because I'm learning as I go. Technology and just being on social media is something very new for me. So I just thank you for your patience with all the changes, and I'm just here to spread love. So any comments that are negative, I'm simply going to overlook them. My mission in this world is just to spread love, to receive love, and just keep it recycling. Okay? So if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all, because this is a place for healing. This is a place for wellness. It's a place for happiness and love. Anybody that posts, if you have resources on free food, free places to have fun, any services that will help improve people education, school, just any resources that you may have to help people, please feel free to put it in the comments. Okay? So again, I'm here to prevent and end dis-ease, illnesses, and what? Generational trauma. We don't feel like it matters. Some people don't know about their family history for whatever reason. And it's very important to understand your family history, so you will know how to heal yourself. So you will know how to maintain that happiness in life. Okay? Hold on, let me clean this off. Okay, so you can learn how to maintain that happiness. So that's all I want to do, is spread love and show you love. And if I gotta do my hair differently and all that, as you can see, if you look at my other videos, I don't have this on and stuff, but it brings your attention. So now that I have your attention, what do you need? Can I help you? Is there something you need? What do you need? Just simply, if I could hold up a mirror and say, this is all you need, truly, that is all you need. So I'm sending love to you. Okay? So what I do is, I've been successful at first, that's what I want to talk about, is fear. Fear stopped me from doing this channel. I've been trying to do this for 15 years, but fear stopped me. Fear stops us from doing so many things. Fear stops us from going on that first date, and it could have been the love of your life. Fear stops you from going to that school because you might see, oh my God, this is so much paperwork. Thank you so much for the compliment. She said my hair is so beautiful. I'm on 2 screens, so if I'm going back and forth, I'm on Instagram and YouTube. I prefer you guys to log in on YouTube, but hey. All right, so I have an auction where I make clothes. So this that I have on, I made. And I'm a beautician, and I do counseling and therapy. So a lot of the little girls that come in, the little black girls, they have a lot of problems with their hair. So I'm trying to figure out ways to help. So I make them Velcro ribbons and stuff, because sometimes when they have braids and they trying to put barrettes and balls and braiding their hair is already tight. So I use Velcro instead, and it doesn't fall off, come off. They can play and have fun. A lot of times, as a black woman, because I can't speak for black men, I can't speak for white women or Hispanic or whatever. I'm speaking for black women. And black women I've known, and being in the field of doing hair and being in the counseling field, I've seen black women go through so much and limit their life just from their hair. They don't have sex good because they don't want to mess their hair up. They don't go swimming a lot because they don't want to mess their hair up. You get what I'm saying? They it's hard for them to sleep because they're worried about their scarf coming off. So it's just a lot of activities that black women don't engage in because of their hair, and I just want to help you guys love yourself, so that could be something that you don't have to worry about. So I make the tutus for the girls, I make the ribbons, and I have auctions. And so I have them in my shop, and people have been buying them. And that's how I was able to do my first workshop, with the donations and support from my clients and the people who, oh my God, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me, okay? And here I have an auction right here to auction off. It's a 3-part set, and I'm gonna make a special aromatherapy candle, whoever wins the auction. So what I do is I have the pieces here. When you put your money in and donate, I put your name in a raffle basket. I online, on live, my next live, will spin the raffle. The name that I pull will win. All of the names who donated and they send the donations to Cash App, they will enter the contest auction. I'll also have other items. So I support other people's businesses that make handmade things. So I purchase the things, I bring them online, and I sell them for the auction, so I could continue to make the tutus and the hair pieces for the little girls. Now, I'm working on the videos for you guys. I have a few videos of the little girls opening them and things like that, and I'm gonna share them. But again, I'm not an editor, so my videos be looking good sometimes, and sometimes they don't. So again, bear with me. I'm learning and I'm working. Okay. Um, Where's the exclusive content? I don't know what that means. All right. So that's how the auction works. Now, the people, you can feel free to donate or whatever, whenever you like. But the auction prices are here. The prices are because we do the therapy for the clients for 1 whole year in the workshop. If you follow my videos, you will understand what those workshops are about. Moving forward, I will post more videos of the workshop that we just had, so you will get more insight on what I do, okay? But what I do, again, is to not only help men and women, but the whole entire family. A lot of times in my profession, I've counseled people and they go home to the same situation. Hey, Melody. They go home to the same situation, and they can't use what they learned. They can't use the tools. They're not working because of the environment. So let's have the whole family, the kids, everyone come so we can do better and do it before the DCFS case happens. You know, I want to help you in your relationship with your communication before the arguments and the fighting and the DCFS case. I mean, domestic violence. Domestic violence. I want to help before that. Okay, I want to help before you get the DUI. Sometimes you might be upset, angry, and you have to get out of that house or you gonna hurt somebody. So of course you gotta take a ride, right? But you forgot you had some drinks. And something simple like that could ruin people's lives, not just husband and wife, but the kids suffer, and then the next generation suffers as well. So I just want to help us get our community back, and I want us to get our village back and things like that. Hello, thank you for letting me know that I need to cover myself more. But breasts are a symbol of being fed, and so I do have large breasts, and I'm using it to get the attention so I could feed my people. And that's the problem. We're focusing on all the wrong things. Okay, so let's focus on, are you happy? Because some comments you don't need. So that shows me that you need my services. So spark your magic. Be happy. Help someone else by saying positive words. If you can't donate, that's fine. Speak positive. Or you could just keep it moving. If everybody in the world did that, imagine how good we will be. Imagine how less bullying we will have. But we as adults have to learn so we can share that with our children. And so when the kids come and get their hair done and things like that, I give them free books. You see my posts, you see the books. I even sit down and I read with them while their parents are getting their hair done. Okay? The kids love it. Reading books, actual tangible books, not on an iPad or a Kindle or whatever, has been a lost art. And so I'm just trying to help bring that back. Okay? Now, I was not going to do a lot of talking, but when this morning, after I did my meditation, my journaling, and things like that, I do it every single morning. After that, I was watching a podcast um, with the 19 Keys, Yaki Awakening, and Billy Carson. And it was so powerful because a lot of things that they touched on, I've already been speaking to in my videos for this past year. And so, if you guys get a chance to look that up, look it up. They're saying a lot of powerful things, and they're speaking to the men. And so that's why I'm speaking more to the women, okay? I can't teach men how to be men, but I could speak to the women, and I could speak to that softness. I had to learn how to gain that softness back from working so hard and working so much. Okay? So sometimes we got to be reminded who we are. So I'm very proud of myself, my growth in my editing, and that's something that I'm going to be doing more often, is speaking to how proud I am of myself. So with that being said, I would like you to start being proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for getting out that bed and going to work, even the times that you didn't feel like it. Okay? I want you guys to be proud of yourself for getting those degrees, even though you had to work full time and take care of a whole family. That is not easy to do. I want you to give yourself your flowers. If you're an at-home mom and you don't work, but you make sure that house is clean, the kids have their homework or whatever. So I want you to start congratulating yourself and being proud of yourself. That will help you eliminate that fear. And that's what I'm speaking to today. One thing that helped me be happy, to grab my happiness, is letting go of fear, eliminating fear. At one point in time, I really couldn't be myself. I had to be who my job needed me and wanted me to be. So I didn't have locks. I wore my hair very conservative. I dressed conservative. Certain colors and makeup I couldn't wear because you can't wear that. You can't wear that with counseling and therapy because it's a distraction. They're looking at your makeup instead of counseling. So I went over 20 years of hiding myself, closing myself down, and shrinking myself to make everybody else feel comfortable. And a lot of people do that not only for work, but maybe you do it for your parent or your friend or even your significant other, or maybe your children. Or sometimes you're being too much of yourself. And a lot of times these days it hurts me because a lot of us have lost our morals and values because that's a whole nother I'm gonna keep it moving. So today and in the future and in the past, present, and future, I'm doing this YouTube channel to share my knowledge that I've paid for, getting degrees. I'm here to share my experiences of situations. I'm here to share knowledge that I've read, that I've heard, that people gave me, and maybe it can help you be a better you. And you can put all these tools in your box and use them. So I'm here to help you learn how to use those tools that work for me. Now let me say one thing. Remember when we was talking about DNA and how I was telling you everything you need is inside of you? Well, everything that you have is inside of you, but it's not inside of the next person. So when you think about having your siblings, you might have the same mom and dad, but you can't even use the same hair products because you're different. Each person is an individual. So what you may need to eat and drink, even though you're black, all black people can't eat and drink the same thing. Some people can't drink milk or cheese, or some people have certain things that they just can't listen to and hear. You know, it's appealing to certain people because of your ethnicity. And this is why learning who you are is important. And then you'll understand, wow, this is the work that I need to be doing. Example, I don't know how I knew how to mix stuff, how I know how to sew and make stuff. I just thought, hey, it's a natural talent, but it was already in my DNA. I had no idea that my great grandpa was a tailor and my great great grandma was a midwife. It's a town in Mississippi named after her, and she was a herbalist. And that's what I do today. I love helping people, I love caring for women and their children because I'm here to nurture you and I'm here to feed you. I'm here to love you. I'm here to love you so much that you will love yourself to accomplish your dreams. So you can have the strength. And like me, don't be scared like I was. I worked the job so long because of the money. And none of my kids and me and my family and friends, they don't have none of that stuff that I worked hard for. So I was being miserable for all this time for nothing. But now, since I know who I am and I'm not scared to show who I am, I'm the happiest I've ever been without the money attached. Now it's coming back full circle. So don't ever, ever doubt yourself. Let go of fear and do what's in your heart to do. Don't let unhealthy relationships with your family, with your friend, even your significant other, with your kids, with your parents, don't let that stop you from being who you are. Because guess what? Those people who are judging you, who you shucking and jiving for, sometimes they don't even know who they are. And so how could they teach you who you are? So do your research. Find out who you are so you can learn what do you need to eat for your body? What do you need to hear for your body? How can you charge yourself correctly? Are the people that's around you charging you, making you be a better you? Or are they sucking you dry? Are you tired? Are you feeling depleted when you leave? Or do you feel a burst of energy when you around certain people? Today, I can honestly say that when I go to work, I'm rejuvenated afterwards. But prior to that, when I used to get off work, I used to have to sit in my car for hours sometime just to detach so I can have energy to get out because I'm so exhausted. For money that doesn't even matter. You get what I'm saying? That all these cars and expensive shoes and clothes, and where is it? I could have been making memories with my children. I know how to do other things. I could have been doing that to make money. So, what do you like to do for fun that you can make money out of and make it a side hustle? So, again, I'm speaking to fear. And a lot of times, a lot of people misunderstand what I'm saying. So, don't misunderstand what I'm saying because I'm not trying to knock anybody that goes to church regularly or anything. But sometimes people in church can just make you scared of every fucking thing. You shouldn't be scared of a motherfucking thing. Excuse my French. You shouldn't. If I could catch the bus at 20 years old to school with my kids, babysitters and all, when my car broke down in the middle of the night, you shouldn't have no fear. If I could get online and be vulnerable, I would never wore something like this before because I was more conservative. If I could get out of my fear to help people, you can too. I want you guys to love your life. I want you guys to travel. I want you guys to get a chance to sleep. I want you guys to get a chance to eat. I want you guys to get a chance to enjoy your children. Those are things I couldn't do because I was chasing the bag. So, chasing the bag, I missed a lot of my kids' memories that I will never get back. Because I'm thinking that's what they need from me. They didn't. And guess what? If they would have got bullied for wearing cheap shoes, they would have just learned how to fight. Because I knew how to fight. My grandma said, don't let the lip gloss fool you with me. But I love my granny so much. Thank you for finding my glasses for me. All right. So again, it's okay to be nervous, but it's not okay to be scared. So don't be scared, but be nervous, but don't be scared. All right. So I got a question for you. In your life, to spark your magic again, because sometimes it gets dull, or you be like, this ain't working, or you just tired of the same old. Are you willing to love more yourself? Are you willing to support more self? Are you willing to be more resilient for yourself? And what I mean by resilient, I mean when you fall, get back up. Every time you fall, get back up even harder. Okay? Are you willing to unlearn everything, and relearn it again? And then unlearn it and then relearn it again. Kind of like when you get a new phone or a new TV or a new whatever, you have to learn how to use it, right? So be willing to unlearn and relearn every day if you have to upgrade yourself. All right? Are you willing to let go, give up, just to grow? Because I've lost so many people that I love within this last year or two that I was crying every single day because I'm like, damn, I work hard for this degrees, this master's and all that. I work hard for it. I can't just say fuck this job and start a fucking YouTube channel. You get what I'm saying? I can't do that. I had to be willing to let it go. I had all kind of luxury cars and all that. What I look like riding a bike. But for me, for my goal, I was gaining weight because I was sick, taking medication. I'm like, why am I getting sick? I don't eat bad. I help people. Like, what's going on? But I was gaining weight because I was so stressed in my job being a program director. I can't eat because every time I'm about to eat, I had another meeting to go to. So for me, and my goal was, let me get rid of these cars and let me ride a bike everywhere because I got to catch the bus and walk everywhere, even if I feel like it or not. So now I lost over 200 pounds. As y'all can see, I lost over 200 pounds just from doing that. It haven't even been a year. Y'all seen my videos. People who know me see me, and they ask me, what am I doing? I'm grasping my happiness by sparking my magic and focusing on myself. What am I? What am I? I'm a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a friend. I'm a daughter. I'm a businesswoman, right? So I identify those things. Okay, how does a mother act? What's my idea of what a mom is? How can I be the best mom I could be? What is a business owner? What is a boss? What is a leader? Okay, I learned I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a leader because I'm making other leaders when I'm not available. So if I leave, my daughter could just take over. She know what to do when I'm not home because I'm a leader. A boss, when the boss is not there, is chaos. My staff, when I was working at my facilities, I could be gone for months and come back. It's still the same because I taught them. And you gotta know how to motivate yourself and lead yourself. And that's where we're missing out on. We're losing our morals and values, and we just becoming ratchet as fuck instead of classy. You can show your beautiful shape. You can show your boobs. You can show your butt. But see how I got my boobs out? I don't got little shorts on with my booty cheeks hanging out. Show one piece at a time. Now, what I'm showing this for is for a point because I want you to overstand what I'm saying. And you can't listen if you don't see me. So I have to wear this so people could see me. If I wear conservative, hair pulled back how I normally am, nobody's listening. But when I am a different person, people hear what I have to say. So this is why I have this on. And so I'm on two different screens. And so I'm answering questions from YouTube and Instagram back and forth. Okay. All right. So these are the three things that you need to work on starting off if you want to spark your magic again. So the first thing is, who are you? The second thing is environment. And the third thing is consistency. So with the first thing, learning who you are is important because you need to see what you need, as I stated before. So look in the mirror. Do that mental work. Get a therapist. Get you some self-help books. Ask those questions. Start your own autobiography. There are so many ways you could do it. If you don't want to write it, you could talk to it your phone. You could do it on a computer. You could do it however you like, but just start. Start from the earliest memory. Mine is 3, and then go down. What did you do in elementary school? What did you do in middle school? What did you do in high school? What are the things you used to eat? Where did you go for fun? What did you do with your friends? How did you like to dress? You know what I'm saying? I posted a picture when I was a kid and I had a tie on, a button up shirt, and some slacks. And that was what I wanted to wear for my birthday. And my bangs were just curled and wild. And I begged my mom for that. She like, why you want to wear that? It looked like a boy. But that's what I wanted to wear. And so I'm just getting back to myself and dressing how I love to dress. And it's making me happy. Just that one simple thing makes me happy. Now I'm in a better mood, not just for myself, but for my children, for my husband. When I'm cooking, all that love and happiness is going into the food. And I just use salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So when you take charge to spark your magic again by simply doing the work for you, remember when you go to work, you clocking in to somebody else. Clock into yourself and spend some hours with yourself too. Okay? Let me look at these questions. I go live. I go live every Wednesday at 6. The last Wednesday of the month, I don't go live. I save that last Wednesday for myself. All right. So, what do you like? What are some things you like? What are some things that you know? Um, what do you want to know? So, what are some things you want to learn that you're interested in? Um, And a genogram. A genogram is good to find out who you are. So a genogram is just like a family tree, but it has a very detailed information. So it has, so like for me, my mom, dad, and then sibling. So for me, I'll have, if I'm spiritual, how much money I make, how many kids I have, if I have mental health problems, how is my income, and then I'll do the same for my sibling. How many kids does he have? Does he have mental problems? If he's athletic, some people in their family they're very athletic. Some people come from educated family. Some people come from families who are very creative artists. So every family has a characteristic that dominates. So that genogram will help you find that. Um, find out about your spirituality, your characteristics, like I said, your hobbies. Your hobbies are who you are, but your profession is just what you do. Okay? Now, the second one, environment. You have to have the right environment to accomplish and get what you need. If it's not the right environment, sometimes things aren't going to happen. You have to create the environment for what you need. So, if you're doing your homework, create the environment for that. If you're loving yourself, what do you need to do to love yourself? What kind of things are you going to just have on your desk, in your room, on your bed, in your car? What are some tangible things that you can see to remind you in your environment to make you happy? Not just uh, mentally, but physically. A lot of people that come in, they tell me they don't drink water. Okay, what could you do to drink more water? Can you already have water at work so you won't have to transport back and forth? I don't know, talk to your boss about getting a water dispenser or something like that. Okay, so just set up your environment to accomplish your goals. Remember your senses: smelling, taste, touch, feel, see, and hear. Remember, you can manipulate your environment. If there are people around your environment that are affecting you, then maybe they don't need to be around your environment. But what if you can't help it? What can you do about it? How can you change how you communicate to make the situation go smoothly? Because sometimes you can't quit your job, or you can't divorce your spouse right now because they're not seeing eye to eye. So, are there some things you can work on to help the environment? And lastly, consistency. Consistency is doing what you need to do, taking those action steps to accomplish your goals no matter what. Okay? Consistency is very important. And this is the only time for religion. So religion is something that you do no matter what. So you brush your teeth religiously. So I want you guys to practice self-care and self-love religiously. I want you guys to move your body religiously, cleaning up. I always say people who are fat with little kids, they just lazy or they're sick. Either they're lazy or they're sick. So when I was a parent and my kids were little, I wasn't big because you got to move around. Kids are all over the place. You got to keep things clean and out of their mouth. You got to cook. It's a lot that goes into taking care of children. So if you're overweight and you have kids, check your health. Check your stress level because you could be so stressed and that could cause you to gain weight too. Okay? So again, I'm not here to shoot. I'm here to send love, and I'm here to receive love and send it right back. Okay? So again, I thank you so much for your support. The ways you can support are by liking, sharing, subscribing. You can also donate. It is a nonprofit, so at the end of the year, it is a tax write-off. Okay, and I'm sending love. Till next time, I thank you guys so much for joining. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can feel free to email me at tapin@gmail.com. But remember, it's all double. 2 is my number. So TTAAPPIINN. tapin@gmail.com if you have questions. You can also go to my website at tapin2healing.org. That's tap in the number 2healing.org. You can see information about our upcoming fundraiser, F Cancer. I'm doing this fundraiser for my bestie. She's a survivor, and my mother-in-law, she's a survivor. So I love you guys so much. I love you, Mama. I love you, Akeisha. In October, I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it for you guys. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play some um, Young James beats for you guys while we're exiting out. Oh, I see Stack. That's my brother on there. How you doing, Stack? I got my glasses on so I can see the comments. Hey, thank y'all for tapping in. It's me, a Wednesday night.